Welcome to CK Physics, and the topic is characteristics of sound. And basically there are three characteristics of sound. Number one is the quality of sound, which basically depends on the number and strength of overtones. The two instruments that you would know of which give a perfectly pure sound are a tuning fork, which when you strike, the prongs are able to vibrate and you're able to hear sound of different pitches. But it is uniformly that single frequency that comes to you. Unlike other instruments, for example, a drum, which will give you a fundamental frequency, but in addition to that, you have overtones, which therefore make the sound produced not pure. So if you think about a tuning fork, there is that which would have longer prongs, that could be lower frequency, and the one which has shorter prongs has a higher frequency. One instrument that gives you a pure sound, a tuning fork. Another instrument that gives you a pure sound is a signal generator. The one that I have here will give us a whole range of frequencies, but I want to use this in conjunction with a cathode ray oscilloscope, a CRO, to be able to investigate the additional two characteristics of sound. Besides quality of sound, I would like us to think about pitch of sound. Pitch basically is how sharp the sound is, and it depends on the frequency. So if I switch on my signal generator, you'll be able to see a particular wave on the screen, and I will have the sound activated, and you're able to hear what the pitch is like. I can keep the pitch exactly the same, but then I can change the loudness by having amplitude changing. So if you check on the cathode ray oscilloscope, as the signal becomes louder, the amplitude increases. As the signal becomes quieter, the amplitude reduces. So basically we are saying the basic factor that affects loudness is amplitude. The greater the amplitude, the louder the sound. That is number two. Number three is pitch of sound. Pitch is always affected by frequency, and I want to affect it here by using that variation. If you listen to the pitch there one more time, that's a lower pitch, and on this CRO you're able to see fewer waves, fewer cycles. If I increase the pitch, you're able to hear the sharpness increases, the number of cycles goes up. So if I may quickly make a summary of the characteristics of sound, number one is quality of sound, which depends on the number and strength of overtones. Number two is loudness, which depends on amplitude. And number three is pitch, which depends on frequency. Three characteristics of sound. I hope that clarifies it to you. Thank you.